May the Schwartz be with you. Today on Classic Cinema Plus. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Greetings, Classic Cinema TV fans. Jason here with you once again on another Classic Cinema Plus. And today we're talking about a brand new release from the good folks at MVD Visual. Oh, I am so excited about this. The MVD Rewind Collection have released something that is really pretty awesome. Okay, so first off, let's just I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. Of course, you can see that I'm wearing my Boba Fett t-shirt today. But anyway, I love the Star Wars universe. I really do. I enjoy it. But something that I really do enjoy too is the spoof. And there is none better than Spaceballs. Wow. That was just a fun show or movie right there. That was a fun movie. Oh my, was it so cool. I mean, you had some great actors in this thing. I mean, you really did. You had, of course, you had Mel Brooks playing Yogurt. Yogurt, love that. And President Scrooge. And then you had John Candy, and you had so many. You had Rick Moranis in this film. Wow. It was a great little film. One of my favorites. It really is. One of my favorite spoof films of all time. It really is. But I'm doing this too because to just remind you that too, they are making Spaceballs 2. I wonder if they're going to make it. Well, we won't go into that. If you know, you know. During the movie Spaceballs, Mel Brooks as Yogurt said, "Hopefully we'll get together for Spaceballs 2." I'd like to see them have it. I'm not going to say what it is. I'll tell you what. Drop a comment if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I want to see how many of you know what I'm talking about. Don't Google it. If you know what I'm talking about, drop it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't drop it. I mean, don't go Google it. Just if you know what I'm talking about, drop it. I want to see how many of you know what I'm talking about. Spaceballs 2. What is it? Anyway. But yeah, but Spaceballs was really a fun movie. But some may not realize I think I had heard about this, but I never saw it. And it was the Spaceballs animated series. I think it's like, I think I heard, like, I knew it was, like, I knew it existed, but I never watched it, right? So I was like, when MVD Rewind Collection announced that they were doing this, they were going to release Spaceballs, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Finally, I'm going to get to see this thing because I've always wanted to. Because it was like it was in the back of my mind. I was positive that they did an animated series, but I never watched it. And when this came up, I was like, whoa, mind blown. So I was like, I've got to have this. I've got to see this. So it's kind of cool. MVD Rewind sent me the copy of this, and I have actually been watching this because for this video because I wanted to know what I'm talking about a little bit, right? So yeah, it comes with your. First off, we'll talk about the packaging a little bit. It comes with your slipcover, same artwork on the inside. They also have, which I love, as you know, if you read any of my reviews, you know that I love. They got the little mini poster. That is so cool. Love the mini posters. They're so awesome. And then you got 2 discs. And it kind of has the, which I really love that what they do. MVD does, if you look at their discs, they do look like they're like a VHS tape with a label, which I think is really cool. Now, I'm going to do this. Okay, so your insert is like that, and then on the inside you have your episode list. Okay, and there is tons of episode here. Not tons of them, but enough. There's like 15 episodes total. Now, the first 2 episodes are considered like part 1, part 2, like a movie thing. And it's basically this in cartoon format, abbreviated, if you will. They kind of revamp the pilot a little bit, making it open-ended so that you can see what, so that you can continue with the series. We know that in the Spaceballs movie that Lone Star marries Princess Vespa. Okay, well, that doesn't happen in the... Not to spoil it too much, but they leave it open-ended so that they can continue the series. Now, this series is actually kind of interesting because this is spoofing everything. I mean, literally, this isn't just spoofing Star Wars. This spoofs everything under the sun. Everything you can think of. They even spoof Jurassic Park, which I think is pretty interesting. They spoof Lord of the Rings, you name it. I mean, it's just nothing's off limits here. I mean, it's and I've been enjoying it mildly. Now I will say, okay, John Candy is not doing the voice of Barf here. Okay, understandably, because John Candy passed away tragically. We lost an amazing talent with John Candy passed away. Rick Moranis doesn't come back as Dark Helmet. That's a real shame because Rick Moranis is amazing. Rick Moranis, I give him a lot of credit because Rick Moranis, what he did was he left Hollywood so that he could raise his kids, and I think that is just tremendous. Major props to him for that. But yeah, Joan Collins comes back, or Joan Rivers, Joan Collins, got another name on my mind. Joan Rivers comes back to play Dot Matrix. Daphne I have a hard time with her name all the time. Daphne Zuniga, I think I have a hard time with her name. I don't know, I can never get that name right, but anyway, she comes back to play Princess Vespa. Yeah, but but a lot of the cast is revamped and remade and new voice actors and so on and so forth. But it's still not too bad. Mel Brooks is still Mel Brooks. He's still doing the voice for Yogurt and President Scrooge. And also, it's still it's a fun little series. I've watched the first disc in its entirety, and it is pretty awesome. It looks amazing. I will tell you, the transfers of these episodes to Blu-ray are really, really amazing. So, yeah, if you enjoyed the movie Spaceballs, you may want to try out Spaceballs, the animated series. I'm kind of glad I got it. I'm looking forward to having it on the shelf like that so that I have both of them, and they'll be right there whenever I want to relive them. I'm enjoying it, but just don't go into it thinking you're going to get the exact TV, or like a TV series or an animated series, just like what Spaceballs is, because it's not. It's different, but different in a nice way. But it is adult too. Just be aware of that. It's just like Spaceballs. It is not for kids. Just because it's an animated series, it's not for kids. But still fun, a lot of fun. So let us know in the comments what you think of Spaceballs, the animated series. Are you planning on picking this DVD up, or Blu-ray up? Well, actually, it is a DVD. Yeah, it is a DVD. That is one more thing I will tell you. This is a DVD release, even though it looks like a Blu-ray. It's a DVD. But anyway, let us know in the comments. Love to know your thoughts. Whether you like Spaceballs, the animated series, and if you're going to get a copy for yourself. Also, be sure to go to Classic Cinema Plus. Check out all of our written reviews of all kinds of Blu-rays and DVDs and all kinds of cool stuff. And be sure to give us a thumbs up And if you like this content, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. And until we're with you next time, this is Jason reminding you that if you want to see a great film or TV series, check out a classic. And we will see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.